struck fear across Florida, unleashing its fury on the barrier islands, which bore the brunt of the wind damage. Inland areas were left submerged under rising waters, while the southern parts of the state faced a relentless outbreak of tornadoes. In St. Lucie, located away from the hurricane's landfall, lives were lost due to a tornado.
This has been a tragic 24 hours. We have 5 confirmed fatalities from this event. We have search and rescue still ongoing. We had plus or minus 12 tornadoes reported within a 90-minute period of time.
Emergency crews were rescuing people from flooded areas in Hillsborough County and Clearwater on the west coast of Florida. Hundreds of people were stranded by the storms with impassable bridges. Nearly 3 million people were without power in Florida, according to poweroutage.us. Despite the widespread impact of Milton, the storm weakened from a Category 5 to a Category 3 before landfall.
We're still assessing the damage from this storm. I think clearly just going around that there was damage from it. I think in some areas, in terms of what was being predicted, some of the worst case scenarios did not come to pass.
Hurricane Milton first struck the barrier island of Siesta Key in Sarasota County.
We're driving around Siesta Key where Hurricane Milton made landfall Wednesday evening. And many of the residents that we've been able to talk to, they're saying that Hurricane Helene 2 weeks ago was worse than Milton last night.
Michael Holderness is the owner of a hotel in Siesta Key, damaged by the storm.
It's a big mess. We still had the trash that was not picked up, so that had a lot of projectiles flying around. We had some flooding, lost some roofs, hopefully no loss of life. We're just out here assessing the situation, helping clean out the road and seeing what we can take care of.
Were you expecting it to be worse?
I don't know. It's pretty bad. It looks like some areas have taken it harder than others on Siesta Key. But yeah, I'm probably a little relieved that it wasn't worse than it is.
Renee Thompson owns a second home in Siesta Key.
Well, Helene was probably the worst in the 40 years, and from everybody I've talked to in recent memory. So this one isn't as bad as far as the storm surge. There's not as much sand that got left up.
For Andy Hartman, it was the back-to-back hurricanes that's overwhelming him.
It's the second hurricane that's happened, tropical storm hurricane, and we weren't even ready to even cleaned up after the first one. So we've got much more debris down and much more to clean up now. Did a lot more destruction now, so I still trying to figure it all out.
Another Florida community grapples with the impact of so much devastation. Nitza, Soledad, Perez, CGTN, Siesta Key, Florida.